the Iron Trader, and this is Midday Trading. Today, we're going to take a look here at crude oil. It seems to be on the move. I'm going to show you exactly where the resistance levels are here today. So if you're trading crude, you'll be able to know exactly where she's going to go. Now, again, I'll have more on crude and natural gas more in detail later today after the pick close at 2:30. Also, just a little heads up here, the weekend edition. If you bleed crude oil like I do, well, you're going to like this because what we're going to do, we're going to look at all the big oil companies, your Exxon, Chevron, Conoco, EGO Resources, Schlumberger, Phillips 66, you name it. We're going to have it, even the XLE, which is the big oil ETF. So we're going to look at all of that this weekend in the weekend edition. But right now, let's just take a look and see what crude oil is doing. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil daily weekly chart. Now we can see here how we had this indecision candle going on, but there's also a bottoming tail, and obviously the decision was to the upside. So what we did is look at what it did here. It just made a nice series of higher highs. Now I pointed out here that if it couldn't get through that 21, that could possibly be a nice bear flag, just like what we had going on here. And then we had that red candle. But if you look at the top of this candle here, okay, that was sitting at 72.60. And then we looked at the top of this candle, you're looking at 71.96. See how that lower is? But once you break above that candle, then that negates that bear flag pattern. And look what happened yesterday. So that was a really nice long. Now today, it's Friday, so we're going to have a little bit of weakness here. We just have the rig count here coming on here at 1 o'clock. But realistically, if you watched my video this morning, I said as long as it could hold half of this candle, which is basically as long as it could hold that 75.52, we were doing it in a good shape. And obviously it did. If not, if that lost, then you would have had the 21 SMA here, your 8 SMA, this 8 SMA on your weekly, and then your 50-day would have been your nice good support for going long. But it held this key level here, and now she's just rocketing higher. Now, see, this is why you want to trade the charts, because just look at where it went, okay? So what do we have for a key resistance? 77.35 there. You have 77.42. Today's high so far was 77.29. So that was your resistant levels that it went right on through. And usually it's not going to get through there the first time. Now, again, if you can get above this 50-day and this key 200 SMA here, then your target is going to be your 78.32, your 21 SMA. We have 78.41, and then your big retest here of 79.29 here. Okay, so now for the week, this is that weekly chart. We are really nicely above this key 8 SMA here. The problem is you ran into some really, really strong resistance here with the 50 to 200 day. That's very, very strong resistance. Again, if you can get above, just watch that 21 day, your 100 day, and then your big retest. On the downside, you obviously want to watch today's low. That's going to be very, very key. That's at 75.93. And then we'll come over to this candle. You're looking at 75.52. And then your critical is going to be here, this 74.66. Your 8 SMA here sitting at 74.45. And then we have your 8 SMA here at 74.03. If that's lost, then you have 73.40. But what I like about on this weekly chart is see how you're on the rise here on your 200 day, and look at your 8 SMA. It never came down, crossed up. It came all the way down here, went sideways, and now it's on the rise on up. The key is going to be that 50 and that 200 day. Now, I'm going to show you a couple ETFs here. The UCO, which I trade, which is a 2 times leverage fund, and the USO, which is a one-on-one with the old crude ski. Okay, here we have the UCO. Okay, so you can see how the pattern is different. See how your SMAs here, your 21 to 50 day, your 8 SMA is a little bit different than what it is on one-on-one. Now your one-on-one here on your USO here, you can see here where you just the same, pretty much same thing. You went right up here into your resistant levels here. But again, these are 2 really good ETFs here if you want to trade like a one-on-one, this UCO. So basically what we're looking for here on this is you're looking for a 72.34. A clear of that will get you that 73.19. Above that, then we come up to the top of this candle, which you're looking at 74, 21. But you always want to chart the actual commodity crude oil. But these are good, really good leverage ETFs here where you can use. Now, this is a one-on-one. This is a two-on-one. So basically what you want to watch on the UCO is you want to watch at 29.94, and then you want to watch at 30.21. Above that, then we come up to this level here. Okay, you're sitting at 31.63. Okay, so that is the difference on what we have here. But these are, if you want to trade crude oil the easy way, this is a really good way to trade them. I like the UCO. It's got a little bit more juice. I wish back in the day you could trade the 3-time leverage, but really the problem with those here, the ones that they have out there right now, they're not really very good because they don't do any volume. This here does volume. If you look at the UCO here, on the volume situation, you've already done about 1.5 million shares here, which is pretty good. And the USO, you've already done let's say 1.8 million shares. So you can get in and out of these here very, very easy. So I just want to give you just more little options if you want to trade the crude. Okay, I'll have more for you on the crude oil and natural gas here, more in depth here after the pit close at 2:30. Thanks for watching.